Hello, 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 BSR Nation. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to Everland, home of the Ponderosa. If you were watching our live stream yesterday, you know that I have a package that I'd like to show you. Something that I was able to get on Cyber Monday. I already showed you the last time what I got, so today is the big day. I'll show you the other item because I ordered 3 things on Cyber Monday. I normally don't order anything on Cyber Monday, but this year I thought I'd give it a try, and because there were some things that I needed to be a sustainable person, create my sustainable environment. And because of what's happening in the world, I find it completely necessary. So I did it. Why not? Cyber Monday. So I'm going to show you what I got, but also I want to give you an update on my experiment. Remember when I told you what I'm trying to do is get a jump start on these banana plants for the following spring. And then I wrap them with these windshield protectors. See that? To keep them warm in there. Then I put leaves down inside of it, like as to mulch it, keep it even nicer. And since I am in the south, and it did warm up a little bit, as you can see, they're even starting to grow, so they're thriving under there. But alas, it's getting cold again. We're about to have a cold snap, guys. It's probably going to freeze. So now I have to find a way to keep this from damaging everything down there. And what I've come up with is really simple. Garbage bag. Garbage bag. So what I'm going to do is put the garbage bag on top, cover this whole thing up. Then I'm going to take these clothespins and to make sure that they don't fly off in the wind. So I'm going to show it to you right now. And the third thing that I want to talk to you guys about, BSR stands for BS Repellent, but it's also for Better Stay Ready. And what do I mean by that? Exactly what I'm saying. Imagine you have but 12 hours and you have to evacuate where you're living, or less than 12 hours. What will you do? Well, I've always been a person who plans ahead, and I always had bug out bags. So what I would say to everyone, you just never know what might happen in your environment. You never know, especially with the economy and with the things that are happening in the world, in this world. So what I would say is, look around in your environment and decide, what do you have? What tangible items do you have that mean the most to you? What are the most important things? What are your most valuable possessions? Gather them up in a spot or inside of something that you can grab in a hurry and easily take them with you. And I don't mean like the sofa and the chairs and all that. Remember, every single thing can be replaced. Trust me, I know these things. You don't have to be rich to replace tangible items or to upgrade. I believe that we're all rich anyway. We were born this way. Every single one of us. We make ourselves, the only way we become, I'll say, unrich is if we have a poverty mindset. But I digress. Make sure that you assess your tangible items and decide which of those are your most valuable possessions. They could be, my most valuable possessions, number one, were personal items like passports, medical information, my kids' information, things that were related to them. Those were number one on my list. Our identification, things like that, bank account information, things of that nature. Then secondly, for me, were things that I found inspirational to me. I gathered a few things that were inspirational, that if I should look upon them, they would inspire me and remind me of who I am and what my dreams and aspirations are. And those were small items, but anywho, that's the way I do it. That's the way I did it, and I still do it that way. So think about that. Think about what your most valuable possessions, I would say most valuable tangible possessions are. And while you're thinking about that, think about survival. So if you should have to bug out and you grab your most valuable tangible possessions, think about what you think you might need in order to survive in a, I would say, in a comfortable way. To me, being comfortable is being safe, number one, having some resources in terms of energy. You know, you need to be able to charge your phone. If you have a small heater, you want to stay warm in the wintertime. If you have a solar generator, something like that, and food and water. If you have all these things gathered up and you should have to bug out, you can start anew. You can start all over again somewhere. You can do it. But that's something we all need to be thinking about. Your most valuable, tangible possessions in terms of survival, number one, and sustainability, but also things that other people might not find valuable might be valuable to you. Okay? And like I said, don't forget, everything tangible can be replaced. Unless it's something like things like memories, you know, things that your kids have made back in preschool, stuff like that. That's not replaceable, but new memories can always be made. And anyhow, so this is the other thing that I was telling you guys about if you were on the live chat yesterday. We go live on Mondays at 8:30 on Instagram. And I showed this box, but I didn't tell anyone what was in it, because I invited and entreated everyone who is listening on the live to come and join us today here at Everland on this BSR YouTube channel, so that you can see what this is. The second thing that I was able to get on Cyber Monday. You see that one? It's another portable power station. This one's called Primax. It says power your life. It's pure sine wave. It's 296 watt hours and 300 watts. So let's take a look at it. The other one that I have inside is the Bluetti. Remember? That was the first one that came. And it's doing quite nicely. I'm using it, and I don't have any complaints about it at all. This one, this is the second one. Okay, let's see what this is. This is the first box. Okay. So these are the plugs and everything. And this is the user manual. Remember with that Blue Yeti I showed you the instructions, and that's the most important thing that you're going to receive in your box with your portable power station. This is the user manual, and I recommend you read it. It tells you what everything is and also gives you safety and precautionary measures so you can be safe. Because remember what I told you, this is electricity. This is no different than plugs in your house, except for the fact that this you can power with your solar panels. So this is, you can power this with solar and you carry it with you, and yeah, it's pretty cool. But you still have to be careful with this. Well, you see this one? It says Primax. See, I never heard of it before, but as I was shopping, I read about it. And it's got, there's the AC button, there's the power button. This one, this is the charge, this is to put the cable in to hook it up to the solar panels. And then it has 2 USB plugs, and it has 2 of these and 2 of those right there. So yeah. Oh wow. I think I have to read about it and find out, but I do believe that when this is charged, this looks like it's a light. But I'll read about it and I'll find out, and I'll let you guys, I'll show it to you once I learn more about it so we can know. But anyway, there you have it. So I really hope you guys are thinking about getting yourselves an alternate source of energy. And I hope you've been looking at the solar lights and solar lanterns. Go into the camping section of the store, of your hardware stores, and even your sports stores. And you can find things that can help you, not just in the case of emergency, but can help you in your everyday life, even if it's not an emergency. I use solar power every single day. It cuts down my power bill, and I feel like if you're accustomed to using your provisions on the regular basis, if an emergency happens and you have to use them, it won't be foreign to you. It will be like second nature. Just like martial arts. If you're taking martial arts on a regular basis, if you should have to use it to defend yourself, it will come just like that, like your second nature. Well, anyhow, that's all for today. I just wanted to show you. And I thank you for joining me once again. And as always, let's do our affirmations. Are you ready? Here it goes. I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am awesome. And God never changes. I am blessed. Thank you, BSR Nation. You guys are awesome. Say it like you mean it. God bless.